Howdy folks, it's Mad Manish here. Today, well it wasn't today, it was a few days ago, I thought up a new series I could do called, like, What Ifs. And today is, what if America, the US didn't join World War One. I personally believe the Central Powers would have eventually won the war. It wouldn't have been much of a gain, obviously, but they would have eventually slugged it out and beat the Allies into submission because Russia was out of the war because the Germans sent Lenin into Russia to start the Soviet Revolution, and they ended up winning. On the Western Front, we all know that it was just a complete and utter stalemate. Nothing was happening. There was a little movement on the Allies' side, then the Germans would have a counterattack or have a defensive line, and that would just halt the Allies' offensive right there. But Germany was winning big time against Italy and the Romanians. They were kicking their butts. Now, in the air war for World War One, the Allies were eventually starting to gain the upper hand because Richthofen died, Foss died, but and those were like the two best pilots there. But the Allies also lost like Manic. He was a fantabulous pilot, but also they still had Guynemer and Rhys Davis and McCudden, but Germany also still had Udet and Botha, so there was still plenty of aces there, but Germany was starting to run out of decent planes, but they were also producing really good new planes like the Fokker D7F and the Fokker D8. So those planes would have eventually replaced the D7 and the DR1, and obviously the Albatross D5A and the Pfalz aircraft. Now, you can obviously put your input in the comments and stuff, but I just believe that the Central Powers would have won due to attrition, and that the German people are much more resilient than the French and the Canadians. But the British, if there's anyone who can match the German resilience is the British. They probably would have fought to the very end, and they were running out of guys really quickly before America joined the war. So, I'd like for you to put your input in the comments below, and I'll see y'all next time.